Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Critics Cup. My name is Jacob, and today we're looking at a old classic Lego set, a Lego Bionicle minifigure set, which I know not many people are aware of. Lego actually did Lego Bionicle back in the day. It's released in 2007. This is the Tower Terrain Crawler, retailed for £40 in the UK, which by today's standards, this will probably be £120 or more. So yeah, if you want to see more content like this in the near future, make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below. What are your thoughts on this set as we dive right into it? It comes with 10 quote-unquote minifigures, and you get 2 large creatures, 1 little creature, and an extra speeder in the back. So starting with the smallest creatures, you get like 7 of these little jellyfins. As you can see, they're made of rubber, but they're really cool moulding, and something Lego would never do this day. Has no way of connecting to Lego pieces because a minifigure can't hold them with their hands or anything. But it's still very odd, but they're kind of cool. Add a bit of variety to the set. To get this jellyfish, which has glow dark elements here, but they no longer work because this set is over 10 years old now. It's the first brick built creature. So as you can see, they use these like injection molded pieces for like the fins, or guess wings if you wanted to use them like that. But this is all underwater based. That's the premise of this part of Bionicle lore. As you can see here, the skull face is very terrifying. Yeah, it's a very unique molded piece. It works with Technic elements, as you can see there. It works with Technic elements. The tail as well was a very interesting. I believe they used these for dragons back in the day. You have to correct me on that in the comments. But yeah, you can pose it in 2 different places and get some very unique angles out of it. But yeah, and then what you could do is you could have one of your characters ride on the back of it. I believe this horn is probably supposed to be a bit more spaced out like so. But yeah, it was just as you'll see later, the minifigures take 3 wide feet space. And here is the second brick built creature from the deep. So as you can see, it has the Baraki headpiece remoulded with black and white, like the wings on the other creature. You can also make the jaw snap up and down. Very interesting build. You can pose the arms on ball joints. So he's got these really menacing looking claw hands, and then he's got these giant blades so he could like just stab these enemies, I guess. Also, you've got 2 jumper pieces, so that way you can pose your minifigure riding it. Again, same tail piece, which you can pose in any way. But yeah, and that's what it looks like brick built underneath. Here's the main build, the terrain crawler, which as you can see has 6 legs using the claw elements again, which you can pose up and down like so. You've also got 2 on the front, much larger ones. Comes with this really unique, if I just pop this off, so very unique mask piece, very large element for Bionicle, and it uses 2 pieces, as you can see. There's a giant windscreen piece in the middle. But yeah, it's a really cool unique mold. So what you could do is you could have 2 minifigures pilot it on the inside, and then that just pops back on. Up here we have a cannon, which if you don't recognize these were introduced in the 3rd wave of Bionicle, I believe it was. If you guys know the proper terminology of this, any Bionicle fans in the comment section, please leave them down below and let other people know, because I'm not very up to date with my lore on Bionicle. But there's just too much lore for me to go back through and analyze for just this one set. But yeah, you get this cannon piece. So what this would do is, if you push the big red, you push this big red piece back here, and it would shoot out these little red, like use compression. But as you can see, it's probably not working the best because it is quite old, as you can hear from the creaking. I do apologise for any of that. You can pose a minifigure on this little stand. Next section here, you just got a little bit of a walkway, and then what you could do is on both sides you can drop down these little doors. And that's what those missile pieces look like. So you've got some extra ammunition, and you get these little ball pieces, which I think is really cool. I believe they're the eggs that the Bionicle Tower are trying to protect / collect or something. Again, if you know your Bionicle lore, let everybody know down in the comments, because as I said, I'm not the most up to date with Bionicle. It's been a while since I've touched this set. Up here, you've also got a little claw, which you can pose using the Exoforce arm pieces, which I don't think they use anymore, which is a real shame. Again, on a ball joint, is supposed to be like the main entrance, but it doesn't move. But what you can do is, you can open up this side and this side. Take a closer look at the speeder in a moment, but what you do is just pop that in there like so, so it rests in there. And you can close the doors on that. You can look around on the back end. You can see here some more of the specialized Bionicle pieces, and just a bunch of like different tails and stuff that you can use. and some more blades on the sides. So as you can see, it's got blades dotted around all over and spikes and all that. It's really cool and very menacing. So turning it around, it is identical on both sides. As you can see up the front here, they've got these little tentacle pieces. You can also, as you can see, there's ball joints. So you've got a ball joint in the middle section here, and you've got a ball joint on the head. So it gives it like a really creepy, crawly look. Before we look at the minifigures, here's the little speeder, again using some of those specialised Bionicle pieces on the sides. Got this little joystick controller here, and in here you can store one of those little ball pieces and hold it with a little tooth. That's what the build looks like from the underside. So here's the fire tower. As you can see, they came with a bunch of specialised moulded weapons, which is really cool. I wish they'd do that for Lego Star Wars or something like that. But yeah, as you can see, unlike a normal traditional minifigure, their feet spread across 3 studs rather than 2. The arms are like the Exoforce robot enemies. So you've got the little claw hands which can twist and turn at the wrist, and the arms can go up and down like a normal minifigure. But unlike a minifigure, they also have waist articulation, which is really cool. They're made up of 5 pieces: the legs, the arms, the body, and the head. So the arms do come separated, which I'm not going to do because these are really old now. And that's what they look like on the back. And we're going to start speed running through these because there is a lot of them. But on the left, you have the, normally blue is associated with the female tower, and then the jokester green air tower. So you can see he's got a little breathing apparatus on this mask. So, and she's also got a different sleek mask piece, as you can see there. But yeah, you can see the moulding for these as well. It's very fragile, and each of them are all built a lot differently. And I do like the weapons on these two. I think hers is probably one of my favourite weapons. And here are 2 more of the tower included in set. So as you can see, they just recolour the mask pieces. So these 2 have the same face prints, and as do these 2 here. But yeah, I love the weapon for this guy. He's got a really cool double handle weapon. It's probably my favourite one. I do like also the like crossbow one here. So this is normally the Tower of Ice or Tower of Earth. But for some reason, they don't include the brown tower. They include a different colour, which is yellow, which we'll get to in a moment. But yeah, again, you can see how these guys are made up here. They use silver bodies, whereas these 2 used the gunmetal grey. Next up is the yellow tower, who I am very unfamiliar with. Please, if you know your lore in the comment section, please let everyone know what the yellow tower represents, because normally it's 6 tower and the brown one's normally stone/earth. And this guy, I have no idea if he's meant to represent the brown tower. Just, yeah, as I say, I'm not familiar with the lore. Please let us know. I do like the weapon for this guy, though. It's really cool. Very gives me the vibe of Bionicle with the symbolism. Uses a black torso on this one, and as you can see, he uses the same headpiece as the red tower, if you can call these guys minifigures. So here are the villains included. As you can see, the guy on the left has a unique head mould, who I always treat as the leader of the baddies. A lovely sword as well. It's got really cool moulded. The weapons in this set and included with these minifigures are really cool and outstanding. I wish Lego would make more of them. But yeah, as you can see, she's also got a new different head mould piece. And spinning these around the back, you can see the pair of them there. But yeah, very cool. I love how you can see the little black like fins or tentacles coming out the back of his head. That's a very nice attention to detail. And as you can see, she has printing all across her top of her head. Final 2, as you can see, this guy also comes with a completely different head mold. He's got a little bit of silver on the top of his head. You've got the one evil one for ice as well. I gave him 2 weapons because for some reason there was always a spare weapon, even though they gave you plenty of weapons for all the minifigs. So I found that a little bit odd. But yeah, these guys are really cool. As you can see, he's using a gold torso. So maybe you could do some customization and mix the colours of the torsos with each of the tower. Maybe make a super armor version of one of the tower or something like that. And that's going to do it, guys, for my review of this Bionicle minifigure base set. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think of this set? And do you still have this probably in one of your Lego storage bins? I'm sure a lot of people have these somewhere sitting in a box. But yeah, the figures are amazing. I love them. The fact that you get a complete team of tower, 4 enemies, and then you also get some extra creatures to fight alongside the enemies is really, really cool. For £40 back in the day is a steal. On the aftermarket, if you're looking at this set brand new, what I could see on Brickset, this retails for £160 or used £130, which is crazy to me that these have gone up in value so much. But with Bionicle coming back with a new promo coming out at the end of January, I thought this was a perfect time to do a review of this set. I've always wanted to do a review of this set because it is probably the rarest Lego set I own personally, because it's probably one of my oldest, going back to 2007. That is in still great condition to this day, luckily. But yeah, it's really interesting period in Bionicle's lifespan. I wish they kind of did this again in modern day, as original IP, and make it like Ninjago or something. But I guess Ninjago kind of fills this void of having like 6 colourful warriors fighting against evil. But who knows what the future holds for Lego Bionicle with the new promo now, as I say, coming out. Maybe there is hope for more sets like this. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this in the near future, and I'll see you guys later on. Bye for now.